Hello, class. My name is Zaki Dejani, and I will be um, answering the job interview question using the STAR method for the discussion post-assignment. So without any further ado, let's start. So the question is, describe a project you worked on where people clashed. How did you handle the conflict? All right, so about a year ago or so, I was working about 50 to 60 hours a week as an automotive salesman. I was also going to school full time. We had this project at school where we had to basically financially analyze a randomly selected company. That random selected company was Pfizer. Just because of the nature of my schedule, I always took the initiative and delegated the responsibilities of the project. I would break it up into portions and delegate it to certain people based off of a simple self-analysis that we would give to I would give to my group mates, just to ask them what their skill sets are, find what would be best for their skills, which portion of the project. And basically we had everything portioned out, sectioned out, and then there was the last portion due to the one group member that would not respond. So that was an issue for us because we were all going to be receiving the same grade regardless of who contributed to who didn't. So it was to be honest with you, it was a little bit of some time. Me and the group members kept on trying to establish contact with that individual. However, to no avail. So I decided to take responsibility and take initiative and do something a little bit that I thought was a little bit direct, a little direct would be the perfect word. I basically sent him an email stating that, hey, I have not heard from you all semester. You not communicating with us is not a solution. I understand that you may be going through your own life situations. It was during the pandemic, so I made sure to tell him if there was just something going on, just to let us know. That way we can work with it, work with him and his schedule. If it was work, if it was school, whatever the situation, just let us know. However, him not responding is not a valid response to the project, and that if he did not respond to our communications, that we were going to remove him from the project entirely, and we were all going to share his portion of his work. That strongly worded message actually yielded a response. About 1 day later, he responded. He explained the situation to me and let me know what was going on. It was family related as well as school compounded with work. I told him I completely understand what you're going through. However, that being said, you still have a responsibility to our group. You still have a responsibility to the project, and you have a responsibility to yourself as well if you want to perform well. So I basically told him that there was no such thing as a free pass in my book, that if he wanted to get the proper grade, that he would have to do the work. So after that communication, and he understood that he was not going to get the credit otherwise, and he was going to get a 0. He did his work in a timely fashion, responded to me afterwards with every single email that I sent him. I did have to communicate with him one more time to revise his work, because some of his work was a little bit, it seemed rushed. But he responded to that as well very quickly, and did his revision on time. We were able to turn in the assignment early, and what's great is we all got an A, and even he got an A. So I could have just let him go. I could have just told him, it's you haven't communicated with us. Maybe I could have just let him. I could have not even communicated at all and just removed his name. But I decided that I wanted to do the right thing and give him the opportunity to prove himself. I know that there are situations that others go through. There are things that are beyond our control. And I explained that to him, and thankfully the result was positive. All right. Thank you so much, class. Have a wonderful day.